Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Well, welcome back to my channel. Hopefully you've been here before. But happy New Year's Eve. You won't get this on New Year's Eve, but it is currently New Year's Eve. And I'm about to head off on a little adventure for the next couple of days, so I thought I'd vlog and take you guys along with me. So I'm heading up to the Peak District today. We're going to do a little bit of hiking, a little bit of exploring, go into the new year the way you plan on going on, with lots of little adventures. So yeah, it's currently 11 o'clock. I was meant to be leaving a lot earlier, probably about 2 hours ago. But I was actually going on this trip with a couple of friends who have unfortunately had to pull out at the last minute, literally the last possible minute. Couldn't get the money on the accommodation back. Didn't have anyone else to do any New Year's plans with because they're all busy doing stuff now. So we're going to take ourselves on a little adventure anyway. So yeah, that's why we're leaving later, because I wasn't actually sure if I was going to go, but I am going and it's going to be great fun. I've never been to the Peak District before, which is kind of why I didn't want to pull out, because I just really wanted to make it down there and see what it's like. And I'm also on the 2nd of January meeting some friends up there to do some climbing. So I'm just going up there a little bit early. But yeah, now I've got to pack everything into the car and get going. So without further ado, let's go on into the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Well, I've made it to the Peak District. It's only actually 3 hours later than when I first spoke to you. And to be fair, that was probably the quickest 3-hour journey I've ever done. Like, well, it was obviously no difference in time, but like it went really quick and it was actually a really nice drive. It wasn't too much on the motorway, sort of no traffic or anything like that, which was great. I didn't mention it earlier because I didn't know where I was going to go because of the rain, but my first stop is Thor's Cave, and it's just this really cool cave on this walk with a really cool view, which is where I'm going to head. And I found the car park, first time, straight away, no wandering around aimlessly for ages trying to find the car park. There's already a signpost that says Thor's Cave, and the car park's got a toilet. So 3 out of 3, we're doing very, very well so far. So yeah, the plan is that I'm going to go to the toilet, get my hiking boots on, and then let's get going. I think it's only a half an hour walk, maybe 20-minute walk, fingers crossed, to this location. But my God, considering the weather, the car park is packed. There was one car parking space available and that's it. So I am slightly worried that it's going to be a little busy down there. But yeah, I think that was one of the reasons that I decided to come today, was because I thought that the weather would have put people off so I can have my time walking around and exploring. But yeah, no, people are still out and we'll have to see if it's not too busy. I mean, if it is, I've got another 2 days here so I can come back. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, so that's what we're going to do now. I'm all like dressed and ready to go, got my boots on now, been to the toilet, and the rain's literally just got heavier and I don't know if I can bring myself to go in it. I'm not sure how much I can film because I'm on my camera and I really, really don't want the trip to start with me breaking my camera, but I feel like we should go see if we can check it out, even if I don't actually get any like photos or anything there today. It'd be nice to like know where to go for next time. That, and I'm here now, so I feel like I should. I hate rain. I'm quite lucky that the rest of the trip is meant to be dry. Fingers crossed. Touch wood, all that good stuff. But yeah, so probably won't be able to film much because the rain's got a lot worse and I'm gonna get absolutely soaked. But yeah, let's get going. We're about 20 minutes in, fingers crossed. The rain has stopped. I'm literally in the middle of absolute nowhere now, just fields and fields, but there is a yellow tick and I have seen multiple signposts along the way that I'm saying I'm going in the right direction to Thor's Cave. Could this be the one sort of adventure where I don't get lost, or if now I just jinxed it and now I'm going to get lost? But it said I need to look for a round hill. Now that hill behind looks pretty round, and I'm on a footpath, and there was a signpost about 10 minutes back that said Thor's Cave. So I feel like I'm not in the wrong. I have passed people, but they're all sort of leaving. So fingers crossed that means that it's not going to be too busy when I get there. But yeah, what does it say? Found another public footpath thing. Public footpath. It doesn't say. That's slightly more worrying. But we're going to keep going because I don't know where I would have gone wrong to correct it. Right, let's keep going. So I've been going downhill into a forest, which hasn't been the best focus. I'm like, surely it's up if it's in the cave and the hills. But now we're at even more of an impasse because there's stairs. Now, do I follow the stairs and go up, or do I continue going down? There is literally no footpath sign at all now. We jinxed it. We jinxed it saying I knew the direction, because I absolutely don't. God knows why you guys watch these videos. I'm hoping it's more for entertainment purposes than for actually wanting to know anything about the place you're going, because I just get lost. And here I am again, very lost. I feel like I'm going to go up the steps. Trust my gut. And if not, it's nicer to walk down steps than it is to walk up the steps. Wish me luck. Update, I made the right call. I'm very happy with myself. All on my big brain of my own, but I can see it, like through the trees. It's like up there kind of thing, and I can hear echoes and stuff. So I've got some more steps to go, but this is positive. This means we did not get lost. And it was actually a really quick walk as well. I think I actually found the right spot to park at this time, which is a bonus as well. I have genuinely though nearly stacked it like 6 times. I do really enjoy going out on adventures and stuff on my own, like, you know, strong independent woman, and feel like everyone should. But with my directional skills and how clumsy I am, I should not be allowed to. But that, my friends, is just a reminder that you don't have to be good at your hobbies. You can get lost and fall over and still have fun and still enjoy it and still call it something that you do. I am very out of breath, but I'm going to turn you around because we have made it. Look. That's the entrance. There is people up there, which is why I'm filming down here. I don't actually know how long I'm going to have to wait. So we have to get some photos. But I'm glad I'm going on a wet and windy day. Because if this is how busy it is on a wet and windy day, God forbid seeing it on like a sunny one. But yeah, let's get walking up the last steps. I don't know if you can see behind. Can you see behind? Those steps killed me. Okay, we actually made it. I don't know if you can see, but it is absolutely huge and really, really cool. Yeah, this is fucking breathtaking. It's so, so beautiful. One thing I didn't take into consideration, that being a wet day, it's going to be very slippy in the cave, because there's lots of water running through it, but we made it. And it was really pretty. I'm just going to have a walk around and wander and explore now, I think. That was a pretty successful wander around the caves. Although literally just as I got there, a group of like 20, like 15 kids came and were wandering around, so I had to like wait there for ages until I could take photos, which was fine. Like, I have no issue with that, like other people and waiting, but I just feel really awkward waiting because they know I'm waiting and I know I'm waiting, but I don't want them to hurry So I'm just sort of awkwardly on my phone, but who sits there awkwardly on a phone when there's no service? It was just a thing. But really, really pretty. I also noticed there was like a sport route running through it, and then I googled it and that was like 8A. So I won't be trying that anytime soon, unfortunately, but it was very cool. And if you're of a 8A on-site calibre, go, it looks awesome. But I'm there very late and the sun's meant to have set, so I've got to be pretty quick getting back. But I just wanted to have a look at the top first because it's meant to be a really good view. So that's what I'm off to do now. She made it to the top of the mountainy thing. Well, hill probably more than mountain, but I'm going to call it a mountain to make myself feel better. It's stunning. That behind me there is the money shot, so I'm going to go down and have a look at that. But honestly, these views are spectacular. Would recommend. And this is an idiot-proof hike. I'm calling it. I was able to do it without getting lost. Definitely idiot-proof hike. Would recommend if you're shit with directions like me. I unfortunately did not have the facilities to take that photo on my own. I would have lost a camera or myself or die. It was going all a bit wrong. So we're not going to do that one. When I get my stunningly charming, hot photography, videography boyfriend, which is definitely around the corner. Sorry, single jokes, woo! I'll come back. I'll just bring a friend down, really. And we'll get some nice photos there next time, because that is definitely a spot that I'd love to come to on a nice, hot, sunny day, sunset with my best mates. I will be doing that. But now I'm gonna look how covered my hands are. I literally stacked it, I'd say like 20 times in that cave. Did think I was gonna die at certain points, but it's okay, we move, we are alive. So yeah, I'm gonna walk back as quickly as possible to the car now because it's getting pretty dark. And yeah, I'll catch up with you then because I'm gonna walk back quick. So I don't want the camera to get wet and me to die and me to, I don't know, get all dark. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in a minute. Bye. Okay, so made it back to the car now. Excuse the absolute dodgy lighting. I went the way back that the woman said, and I don't actually think it was any quicker. It was just different. That, and if I had taken that way to start with, because I nearly took the path because they were like one after each other, and they both said the way to Thor's Cave. But I took the more footpathy one than the more roady one because I didn't want to not be able to find it, and that is exactly what happened. It's a really clear route most of the way, but then there's just no indication of where the cave is in comparison, where the way I went sort of took you up so you could see where you were heading the whole way. So for an idiot like me that has no direction skills whatsoever, it was perfect. I got back as quick as possible because, as you can see, like, it's pretty dark now, and did the last little bit of the route. Could it have potentially been the start of a horror movie? Absolutely. Was it? Not so far, so we're doing all good. So I'm going to go check into the Airbnb now, which is going to be absolutely massive because it's literally me on my own and there's like 4 bedrooms in this place. But that's all right. It's all good. So we're going to check in. I went on the website to cancel my reservation for dinner that I'd made tonight for me and my mates. But I decided to keep it because I was like, well, I haven't got anything better to do and I'm hungry because I've literally had 2 scones and some sour Skittles today. So I'm going to head back, make myself look slightly more presentable and then go out for some dinner because to Turtle Bay. And I might look like an absolute weirdo and a loner sitting on my own, but I want to eat. I like the food they do. And I'm not going to miss out just because my friends unfortunately couldn't make it. So we're going to go do it anyway. And I'm going to bring you guys along with me because then I'll feel less weird. So, yes. That's what we're going to do now. See you in a bit. Hello. It is a lot later in the afternoon now. Unfortunately, I didn't get to film when I went out to dinner. But that was because basically I was a little bit late. Because I couldn't find the Airbnb, and then I found the Airbnb and had to get dressed and leave really quickly, and the parking that I'd found, there was no parking, so I had to cancel my booking so I didn't lose my table and get charged, and then I ended up at Bella Italia anyway, so it wasn't like a nice fancy dinner like I planned, but it was like nice food, which was really nice. And then I had a little bit of walk around Sheffield, got myself some groceries, so I got a little bit for breakfast in the morning. And I'm back at my car, and I'm just going to go home and get into bed, I think, which is a very exciting way to go into 2023, but you know, manifesting all those rested night sleeps. But yeah, so I will see you when I see you. Good morning, guys. I am still absolutely half asleep, but it is currently 6:10. We've had some scones, done our makeup. We're sitting in the kitchen at the moment because it's the warmest place in this house. Got all dressed, and now I'm going to head out to Mam Tour. Change of plan from yesterday. I am actually going to, what's the word? I'm actually going to do the Mam Tour hike at sunrise rather than the Winnets Pass walk. Because I was looking at Instagram photos last night and I prefer it, even if it's a little bit longer. So I better get a hurry on because I think I'm running all right on time, as long as I don't get too lost. I love how I've got to like add an extra time for Beth to not know how to get anywhere. So yeah, let's get on the road. Well, who knew there were so many bloody crazy people wanting to go for hikes at Mam Tour on New Year's. It is absolute carnage down here at the car park. They were like, I was reading online, they were like, if it's a busy, hot, sunny day, make sure you get down to the car parks before like 10, otherwise you'll struggle to get parked and park XYZ. No, what, 7 o'clock in the morning? No space at all. Luckily I found that one like slotted on the end. Don't think I'm blocking anyone in. Don't think I'm really in a space either, but it'll have to do. Literally, I've been so close to not going on this hike because I don't like people. I quite like, you know, just have a bit of a chill and a relax when I'm doing my walks. And this is going to be a very busy one, which is why I've been sort of waiting it out in the car, sort of let the masses go past. I won't get sunrise, but then it's also cloudy as fuck. So it's just absolute carnage. So yeah, that's my update. I don't really know what to do. I think I'll go, because the thing is, I was like, I'll turn around. I was like, yeah, but then you've got to come back tomorrow. And you've just driven 40 minutes to get here. So we'll go, we'll have a look. I forgot my head torch, but it's later, like, late, or I don't know what way around, you can tell I'm still half asleep. The sun, there's a bit of light now, so I don't need my head torch. And there's so many other people, I could just borrow the light of theirs. But yeah. I love how I had a conversation with Mum last night and I was like, I don't want it to be too busy. I'm really worried that it's going to be too busy. She was like, Beth, you're a lunatic. It's Sunday morning on New Year's. Everyone's going to have an hangover. No one's going to come out. You'll be fine. No, I'll be fine. Oh, fuck. Okay, so I'm back down in the car park right now. I didn't talk when I was up there because it was just so windy, it was unreal. Like my hands, I thought they were going to like blue and fall off. But it was lovely. It was honestly spectacular. Yes, very, very busy. A lot busier than I was expecting for how disgusting the weather's been, but well worth it. I understand why there were so many people there. And it was good fun. I'm glad I pushed myself to go and I didn't turn back. The car park there was already starting to clear out. Like at one point there was just, like, I couldn't get any photos of content or anything or even look at the view because it was just a sea of people heading down, which was bizarre because it was before the sun had properly risen. But yeah, so yeah, busy, but definitely worth it. And I just stayed up there a little bit longer, got the content I wanted, and now I'm back by the car. I don't know, I think I'm going to go down, check out the other car park for Winners Pass, see what that one's like, because I'm here now, I might as well. And then I'm going to get some food and head back to bed because I'm exhausted, and then we'll see what we do this afternoon. Update, I drove through it, beautiful, stunning, love it, would recommend. But the weather's just taken a turn. Considering it said that it was meant to be like cloudy today, the weather is foul. And I'm just not up for getting soaking wet today anymore. I was ill all over Christmas with like a flu, and I'm not 100%, so I don't want to like make it worse and get it like really wet and cold, because I will get wet and cold in this today. Plus I won't be able to take get any content either because it's too wet and cold to get my camera out, so I'd just be forcing myself to do it. Not a lot of reward, and I'm very tired. So what I'm going to do is go home, sleep for a bit, edit some videos, edit a bit of my content, and then, I don't know if you can hear it on the roof of the car, but that like shows you how bad it is right now. So yeah, edit, and then maybe go back into Sheffield this evening. Not sure, we'll have to see. It's nice to be away for a few days, to be fair. And I mean, I've got a very big Airbnb all to myself, so I might, well, shouldn't have it all to myself. I've got a very big Airbnb all to myself, so I might as well make the most of it for a little bit. Good morning guys, and welcome to my final day in the Peak District. I'm sorry I sort of went a little bit off grid yesterday. That's because I literally did absolutely fuck all. I came home, I napped because I was tired, then I went out, had a little walk around the Chesterfield and the area near me, got some dinner at Spoons, which was very exciting. Although the cookie dough, I got one of their mini cookie doughs and that hit, that was amazing. And then I just came back here, edited some of my photos, looked through some of the videos, watched the film, went to bed. It was a very needed rest, I think, where I've been ill and stuff over Christmas and everything's been so chaotic in the horse box. I just needed a couple of days to just reset, chill, sort my sleep schedule out, and I think that's what I've done. But yes, on to today. Climbing. Today, my friends are going to make it up, and we're going to go, I can't remember the name of the crag, but some bouldering. I'm also not sure how much climbing I'm going to do because I don't think they want to climb on anything below a 7A, and I'm definitely not a 7A climber at the moment. But you know, we can project some stuff, we can work on stuff, we can have a chat, and then it's head home today. So I've just been clearing out the Airbnb, and I'm going to get going. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to film because I'm going with a friend who's not overly keen on it when I'm there making content. And 3 other guys that I don't know, so I don't want to be like, hi guys, here's the camera. But hopefully I'll be able to put some snippets in, and I will chat to you when I'm done climbing. So see you guys later. Okay, so it is a lot later in the day, and as you can see, all my friends are behind me and we're climbing and having an absolutely great time. I'm probably not gonna film any of my actual climbs on this camera, but insert now some photos from sort of what I've been getting up to and things like that. It's really fun, and I've actually been climbing a lot more than I expected to, because I thought they were going to be climbing really hard and it wasn't going to be a great time. And I haven't potentially been climbing very hard. There's a 6A plus that I'm working on, but it's quite anti my style and I've been making a lot of progress. So yeah, it's been going really, really well. Just a little update for you there.